Hi, and thanks so much for clicking here. I really appreciate it. So in this video, I'd like to help you to see that your state of flow, your state of happiness and grace and joy does not have to be just part of your life. It doesn't have to be just a tiny part of your life that happened several years ago or decades ago or months ago, and like it happens like once every so often, every few years, every few months. It's something that can happen on a much more regular basis. And the challenge with that is not what we normally think it is. And so I just want to say in this video that one way to kind of reconceptualize all this and re-experience it is to, instead of thinking of life as something that you kind of experience randomly, that things just happen kind of in an uncontrollable way, that there's nothing that you can do, to shift that and to think of yourself as being someone who is fully, innately designed to live musically. If you are innately designed to live musically, which is kind of a weird thing. I don't know if I've ever heard that phrase before. I thought of it, but like, what would it mean to live musically? Like we think of living harmoniously, and we think of living in a flow, and that's all kind of, we can see that, living in rhythm, living in sync, but we don't think of like living musically, which could involve both rhythm and melody and harmony and touch and mastery. There's all kinds of different ways that being musical in your life could make all the difference for you. And so what this practice is a way for you to learn the skills of living musically. And you get to practice it on the piano. Because if you're, imagine if you are going to sit down and you're going to improvise on a piano and you don't know what you're doing. It's really more that you don't know what's going to happen. And so by shifting that frame a little bit, it's like, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm sitting at a piano and I'm pushing notes down. And I do know which notes to play, which 7 notes to play in this key that I'm playing in right now. So that simplifies things, and you can learn that in literally an hour. How to play in any key. And so the things that you would need to learn to actually engage in this practice that I'm talking about are ludicrously easy, and you can learn how to improvise in any key in literally one of the sessions that I teach. And so that part is really just kind of it's not a throwaway, because it's the kind of a thing where if you learn it, the whole world of the piano opens up. But it is it's a shockingly easy thing to learn. And then you're spending your time focusing on the sounds. And you're focusing on what is affecting you in the moment, and you're noticing your own discernments about what to play next. You're answering these 3 foundational questions, like what is happening now, who am I now, and what do I do now? Those are the 3 foundational questions of, I think, any living being that we all have to address on an ongoing basis. What's happening now? Who am I now? And what do I do now? And this practice at the piano helps you to engage those 3 questions more consciously and more musically. And so you learn these skills of going from moment to moment to moment more consciously and with more awareness and more mindful presence. So I call it a meditation in motion. It's a way to learn the skills of navigating an unknowable reality with mastery and with a sense of confidence and ease and grace. And it is a profoundly transformative practice if you do it. Not only can it change the way that you relate to other people and to yourself and to your day and to your life, but you also learn how to improvise really cool music on the piano, which is really, really it is a much more deeply beneficial practice than just being able to play the piano, and you learn to play the piano too, which is, in my mind, pretty amazing. And so you can save yourself a bunch of time and energy in therapy by just sitting down at a piano and learning how to improvise with some sense of mastery and some sense of joy and genuine self-reflection and genuine power to renegotiate how you operate in the world. So I hope this is a little bit helpful in terms of giving you a sense about what this practice is really about. If you click on the button just below this video, it'll take you to danielbarber.com. There's a little bit more information there about this work and some options of how you can engage it. There's online courses, there's online community, there's one-on-one work that I do. I have a couple of slots available now. And so there's different options for different budgets and different amounts of time and time that you want to spend with me directly for you. And so go check it out. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for watching this video. And I hope to see you soon. All right, take care.